Jay, step back there for a second. You good, yeah.
Oh shit, we live already? You're live? Okay, alright.
Shalom, shalom, y'all. Raleigh, Hebrew Israelites, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, out here, prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, heard to the east, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Better Uber Tons, create Nazareth, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The honors, Apostle, Elders, the Great Millstone. Shalom, Sister Brother, Lady, the Truth. Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying, show yourselves approved. Shalom, come and talk to you today about the climate, the change or what's in the atmosphere of Babylon the Great right now. What's happening? I can see why Esau got to come down with great wrath, man. Esau's time is getting short. And how I know his time is getting short, you can measure on what's going on with Yashar Allah. I noticed the vibration of Yashar Allah is starting to rise up. From the lowest of us, they're starting to consider, that they're Hebrew Israelites to consider that Esau Edom is the devil in flesh. They're starting to see that Esau ain't right. All these things, but I noticed they started wipe their eyes. They're starting to blink. They're starting to get their advice and they're starting to see it a little bit. And why does it happen? This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for a point in time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it because it surely come, it will not tarry. So these prophecies are starting to raise the whole vibration up of Yashar Allah, man. Everybody's starting to see him. You got World War III about to kick off. Esau just did a whole 1-9 situation, and all our people looking like, man, what was that about? Y'all went real gung-ho hard about it 2 years ago. You had to get it all of a sudden. Now it's it's whatever. It's the seasonal flu or something. It's whatever. And now people starting to look like, hey, man, the injuries starting to come out. And now people starting to see, man, Esau is not who I thought he was, man. And they're starting to see, my people, my people that, on the highway headstrong with the prophets, my people that have been saying that, we Hebrew Israelites, Esau, Edom, the devil, so-called white man, they're starting to see, man, they not lying. They're starting to see Esau for the liar. And, they start looking into that. When all of y'all start doing their research, they let me know Esau done lost the narrative, man. He done fumbled it. He done, let's say, you got your most gangsters, most ratchetest of Yashar Allah Israel now starting to look into hey, man, I think there was that Sukihana chick talking about I need to marry me a Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah, there was.
A super ratchet butt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she know about it. Because she said she want to marry Hebrew Israelite, that means she know about the Hebrew Israelite awakening. All of our people, this vibration we doing, Akim, our works is not going in vain, man.
That also means she understands that when all hell breaks loose, she knows that a man of the Lord is going to be able to save her out of this madness.
Yes. So that's what that means. Now she's trying to flock to get a Hebrew Israelite, but I don't see any I think it's her brother wanting her, man.
Right.
She's too damaged.
Right.
She's damaged goods, man. She's going to just get her reset, man. I don't know anybody want to take that headache on. Right. But for her to say that, though, he's so super ratchet. She be watching lessons. She know about the Hebrew Israelites. Mm-hmm. She know about it. My whole family, I just got dealing with a lot of big part of my family on my father's side. They are all starting to see things and wake up and see oh, man, hold up. I think my nephew's been telling the truth, So let me know Esau, he got to get up and make some major moves because the people that he had sway over are starting to look at him with a side eye. They started looking at him like, man, hey, man, I think you are the devil that the prophets say you are because you're doing it. They putting poison. They talking about lab-grown chicken meat, cow meat. My family, that was just some discussion came up with my family, man. Everybody heard that, talking about it. Man, they some devils. Why would they do that? Nobody want to eat no lab-grown meat. Everybody talking about the injuries that happened from the juice. You know, everybody talking about that. We had some very deep conversations I had with my family that I never could have. You know, just I said a couple months ago. They wasn't on that tip, man. And we talking about like super gangster on the block, hit them up, sell this pack, super ratchet. You know, they all started to be like, hey, man, I think you telling the truth. So that goes, though, it's Tarian. So the policies are Tarian. You know, we heard rumors of World War III is Tarian. The MOTB is Tarian. But it's coming into, you know, fruition. Because now they're talking about CBDC spending. Oh, yeah, that came in discussion with my family, too. Everybody talking about digital currency. And like, man, tell you were talking about this, you know, 3-4 years ago, man. Now here it's coming, man. I see it wasn't no game, man. They all like, I thought you was crazy and you was this and you was a hateful. Now they all like, man, hey, you was telling the truth, man. So they all now like, man, hey, they all telling me, like Ox said earlier, I don't think I want to do. They all telling me we need to do Bible study. Yeah. I need to come over and I need you to show me and how to run through it. And I'm like, man, y'all went from hating on me. I'm a hater of white people. I'm crazy. The book messing my head up to I need to read and go into it. And what Bible is that you got? And, you know, you need to come show me. And I'm like, oh yes, that's the fear of the Lord going out.
Yep. This is 2nd Ezra 9:2. It says, he answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest the times pass. He says, when thou seest parts of the sign pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth which he made.
Hear that? Hey, measure the time diligently, man. And what we measure, we measure the prophecies, and they coming to pass. They're not fellas, man. Francis, hey, the rebels has got even wider and crazier. You got Putin. Just called up what was that? 300 reserves? Or was it 3,000 reserves?
I'm not for sure.
All right. How many reserves did Putin call? I mean, did America call up?
I think 3,000.
3,000? Yeah. Okay, they called up 3,000 reserves. Because, hey, France is going crazy, man. And then, look, if we see that information, you know Putin and his general see that information as well. Right. So that's further, you know, intensifying that rivalry they got, that World War III happening. You know, that's further like, hey, man, I told y'all not to be helping out. And I see y'all trying to help out. So that's, hey, World War III kicking up. You know, what other parts you got? You got one CBDC kicking up?
I just want to make a point that Apostle Tahar put out a video saying that Ukraine has joined NATO. So it's about to be on the popper.
Oh, yeah.
Once they fully join, and they have to stand on that treaty, that's going to be on.
Yeah, he going to come with it. He said not to do that. I think they can't make it fully to what they try to.
They have to, I guess, like ratify it, where, you know, they got to hold Ukraine by that treaty. Because it's really the treaty that's going to start World War III. Because once any of the people that are covered by the treaty gets attacked, and all of NATO have to jump in the fight.
Okay, so that's probably World War III coming, man.
Yeah.
So that's that. See, we measure the time diligently. You looking at that, watching it. Like the preacher I just brought out right there, man. Them things is coming to pass, man. It lets us know, like, and then like the preacher you read out, you said the Most High is about to visit the world that He made. Man, that was the main thing my family kept saying this weekend. Like, that's like we're in a lot of days. They kept saying that crazy name, but they say He coming soon. And I'm like, yeah, they can feel it.
I'm about to read 2 verses down. This is verse 4. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spoke of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is manifest.
And see what it is?
They got it, I say, and they feeling that right now. They feeling that the end is manifested by the signs and by the vibration that's pushed out throughout the earth. You got it out.
Hey, I got a quick one to back you up too. Because what the argument mentioned is that his family member was basically saying that they know, you know, I'm pretty sure they were saying Jesus. Well, we know Jesus is not his real name, it's Yahweh Shai, right? So this is Matthew 10 and 34, right? And it said, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. You see that? And that right there, it shows you when the Messiah comes back, that's gonna be all out chaos on the whole earth. And see, that's what we're measuring. We're measuring that time where he gonna come back. We're hastening his coming. All right, in verse 35, and it said, "For I am come not to set a man at variance against his I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man foe shall be they of his own household." You see that, and that's what we, that's another thing that we're looking at, is that it's gonna be all out chaos. Because you got the World War III on top of that, and then you're gonna have, the Civil War. All right, and that's gonna be the Civil War where you're gonna have family members fighting among each other. You're gonna have that's another precept in Second Ezra. Lord willing, we'll get that where they're gonna have, there's a precept where it says friends gonna fight one another like enemies. You see that? And so that's the time that we're heading into. Those are the prophecies. So when I mentioned Second Ezra 9:1, where it said measured out the time diligently, that was the time we're measuring. And the Agmarat, he said basically Ukraine is gonna be under NATO, and as soon as they sign that treaty, then we can rest assured be looking for World War III starting as soon as that treaty gets signed.
Right, you going to that's uproars of the people that we're witnessing right now. The uproars is getting worse. France, I see the map of all the uproars in France, and basically that whole country is rebelling. And it looks like it's intensifying. They just have to bring in the UN peacekeepers, well, that's gonna make the situation worse. And then it's gonna spill out like over here when they get the uproars of people riding. Over here it's gonna be bloodshed, man. They're not gonna be shooting no fireworks.
Right.
They're gonna be shooting guns. And they really gonna bring it in, swiftly over here. And this gonna be all chaos, man. We got rolling blackouts that are happening. I had my power went out. I want to say the day before yesterday. Yeah. So that was the whole area. Our power went out, man. So they doing blackouts to test people's resolve. And the power shouldn't went out. That storm lasted 20 minutes. It didn't even do that much, man. Damage, but I think they tried to use that the storm. I'm like, man, that mud went out in 20 minutes, man. Every shot, cleared that up.
Yeah.
It went over quick. And all of a sudden they trying to say, oh no, the power went out. Some tree happened. I'm looking like it wasn't like everybody, because across the street had power. Behind us, we did.
Right.
I see it hit your side too, huh?
Yeah.
So they're gonna be doing that. And why Esau doing that is because why? Yashrael is starting to wake up, man. He's losing the narrative, man. Nobody. I know these churches losing revenue. A lot of people ain't going to these churches.
Because they lying their asses off. That's why.
Exactly.
And they on Esau's side.
The truth has got to have its way. Everybody don't want to hear that comfortable lie no more. Now everybody wants the ugly truth. They're like, shit, I don't care how ugly it is. I need it. What is it? Give it to me so I can hear it and be ready. Now they want the warning. They didn't want the warning before, but now so much stuff is happening. Jake is like, man, something going on. And then when we come out and tell them the truth, it's gonna automatically look you're gonna look at Esau the side out like, oh, it's because of you. You was poison in the water because of you. The earth is poison, the sky is poison. People struggling to get a job. People having uproars. People ain't getting paid right. The money is mismanaged, man. Like, we should all be getting paid more from our jobs to go with inflation. So everybody's saying, like, I'm working, multiple jobs. I ain't making it. Like, that was a big thing in the theme of the family, too. Everybody talking about inflation and how it's ridiculous. Basically talking about Esau's system, how it's all messed up. So that's it. Everybody now, that fear starting to hit them, too. They talk to me, especially my female cousins talking to me, I can hear the fear in their eyes and their voices. They like, oh, shoot, my security's about to be threatened. So I need to talk to somebody know what's going on so I can get some. They looking for comfort. Right. Is what it is. So I'm gonna bring out this right here. Proverbs 9:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. Right. See, us in the truth, we feared early. We knew the Lord was to be feared, so we was searching him out early. Because it said in the scripture, don't it say, seek me early and you shall find them? So we already seeking the Most High. We got time early. The family, like Apostle Ramla would say, the Johnny come latelys. They coming in now. They all like, hey man, first they was scoffing. That's what tripped me out. Hey, the Lord's confirmed people that was scoffing. He's shutting the scoffer up. Yeah. Scoffer ain't got nothing to say nothing. Like, it's almost funny they been checkmate. They can't say nothing. They can't say the micro CHRP is not the MOTB, because now you got different currencies coming to play. And you start talking about it a lot.
Yeah, it's all
here and there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now you can't say, nah, they ain't that. It's coming into play, man. The Most High putting it in your face. Elon Musk got FDA approval for the Neuralink. Everything's coming together the way the Apostle Elders laid it out in the Word, the way Yahweh laid it out. It's coming to pass. You know, and you can't dispute it. You know, it's getting hard for them to try to defend. You can't defend Esau right about now. Oh, a dude that Oprah brought to fame, he just got caught for trafficking children. He got 99 years. So if he got caught, you know, they put Oprah in hot water. At the same time, there's a movie out called Sound of Freedom. That's about a dude disrupting the sex trafficking. And everybody going to go see that movie. And look, Esau's so stupid. He's trying to stop people from seeing the movie, and it's making people want to go see it even more. He's advertising for it because he's like a lot of people on Twitter and TikTok, everybody making videos. They're going to go see the movie. And Esau say like it's a fire hazard. They got to leave out. And they get refunded their money. They can't see the movie. Or they'll say like an active shooter or something like that. And the people they know that they doing all the showing times of that movie. And so what it's doing is making people want to go see the movie, you know, even more bad. People want to see it 2 or 3 times. And the movie is all about exposing Esau. I might go see it. I wouldn't go see it, but since so much talk about it, I've been thinking about, later talking about going to go see that, just check to see what it's all about. Right. And it's about Esau, and because that's a real thing. Everybody see it earlier say that, that's conspiracy theory. You're talking crazy.
The whole state of Georgia was built off of sex trafficking. Not a lot of people know that.
See?
Yeah, like there's certain states here in the United States that was either built off of drugs or sex trafficking. Like Florida and California, they were mainly built off of drugs. You can watch the documentary called Cocaine Cowboy. There's a documentary, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a documentary speaking about Georgia, the state of Georgia, of sex trafficking kids. It was, I want to say it was the early 70s or something like that, where a lot of little girls and little boys would get snatched up, around this time.
That's starting to come to the forefront. That's starting to become common knowledge now. It's starting to become mainstream. So now everybody's like, hold up, man, how long y'all been doing this? And I can't, you mean to tell me my favorite celebrity been doing this? Not my favorite celebrity. I'm like, right. Your favorite celebrity is a part of that, man. Right. They got that adrenochrome. That's what they drink to stay young.
Yeah. When they carry the kid and they kill them, that's
how they can stay young. Yeah. I know Oprah done transformed off that. You go look at her in the 80s, look at her now, you like, how do you get older?
The chick that played Gina. Hey, man. Hey, I seen a old bitch. I said, God damn, she look like she's 70.
They said they got the little drink. They losing that. They're getting caught. They said we talking for camp, man. Like, dude might get caught in this cell, strung up with a tie. Mm-hmm. They're gonna know how that happened. She got a whole career. She got a lot of stuff she got to protect, man. That dude, he got 99 years. They might go. Esau might come to him like, hey, man, we'll cut that down. I'm about tired of this little what they call her, nigger, and her show. I need some dirt on her. It's her time. Right. So tell me about, her part, how she played in it. And they might, he might spill the beans. Now the stuff we get it, because that'd be big. Oprah get caught up in a scandal, and Esau use that to
distract. All them feminists, they can't say shit no more now.
Oh man, that right there, and that'll set the whole nation. That everybody be watching that. Yeah. That'd be way bigger than R. Kelly trials. Right. Oprah get caught up in some shit, which I think they might do her like that. They're gonna save it when they trying to do a big move. Yeah. Right when they gonna sit the CBC in. Also, you heard about Oprah. Oprah's involved in.
Oprah. Yeah.
Trafficking. Oh, everybody gonna talk about that. That would be way bigger than Will Smith, Chris Rock slap.
That'd be bigger than OJ.
Yeah, that'd be bigger than OJ. That shut the whole thing down, man. Everybody talk about that. Especially like the old Jake women. Right. And they're being shocked. I can't believe it. Not mine. Like I tried to tell you back in the day, that your lady wasn't right. Man, all she did, that might make some Jakes lose it.
Hey, and look at it like this, Doc. Like
they love that woman.
Even if they don't trip her up, just look forward to her having an episode based on her advertising at TVC. That's how you know that they got her up by the hook. If you don't want her secret to get pulled out, you gonna advertise that TVC or that market, the market be on her show. And a lot of celebrities gonna do that. They're gonna try to entice people to get that market to be. What is that? Michael CHIP, man.
Oprah wanted the leader of the Black Boule, so they ain't gonna do the jail thing. She either gonna mysteriously die, and disappear, or something.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, all right, yeah. Hey, but we know that's why going back to that precept. what our daughter read, man, measured out the time diligently. So now we keeping on our watch. You know, we basically watching what's going on.
Yeah, I got one.
God.
This is Jeremiah 15:31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. Speaking of the Edomites, saith the Lord God of hosts, for thy day is come, and the time that I will visit thee, letting them know that Yahushua is coming to see Esau. And verse 32, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all around about him. Going back to what Tay was saying about what's going on in France, that's just the beginning. That's going to be worldwide activities, very few.
Yep. And that fire, they're going all the way around, and ain't nobody going to help. Basically, ain't nobody going to try to throw water on or nothing. They just going to watch their ass burn.
Like I said, I like it because now, like the preacher right there say, you're gonna visit the proud nation. That's Esau.
Yep.
So Esau on the clock. So I notice Esau is squirming right now. Esau like, oh shoot, I gotta bring it in now. Like I ain't got time to sit here all day and pick my spots like I used to. I gotta bring it in. That make you when you get rushed, you get sloppy.
Yeah.
Let me get one real quick. This is Revelation 12:12.
Yep.
It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil coming down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
That was I was going into it, man. Like I brought that out. See, we in that right there. We in Revelation. Revelation means to reveal. So Esau's been revealed, man. His skirt's getting pulled up, his dirt getting pulled up. So now this devil has got to come down with great wrath because why he's been exposed, man. The scripture says to make Esau bare. He's been made bare. All his dirt coming out. He no longer has that narrative of being the righteous or pure or being white.
Right.
That everybody starting. I heard like you heard 238 now call Esau a Edomite. That's starting to be common knowledge. People ain't calling them white no more. People ain't calling themselves black no more. I heard that. That was from discussion in my family. They're like, man, we ain't black. I'm like, oh shoot, Esau. They waking up. Yeah, that's the whole discussion. Yeah, my talk. Everybody talking about we ain't right here. Yeah, they like, man, Tate been saying that we starting to come up and they trying to hold us down and we really the people. I'm like, I'm hearing them talk. I'm just sitting back drinking my drink, hearing my people talk like, And, my family deep. So it's about 100 Jakes talking that. And I'm like, okay, my family talking like this, right? Other Jakes talking like this.
Right.
The whole floor is coming up on Esau. Esau seeing this, man. You got more brothers coming to truth, more sisters coming to truth, more brothers doing lessons. And that's scary to Esau. Like this is an awakening he's seeing. Like, god damn. The people I had the original, like you got a lot of Eves now getting on that red pill movement.
Yeah.
A lot of Eves making red pill content, getting out there. Y'all better got their her raps on. Now I don't think they 100 with it, but for them to jump on that wave, because they used to be all about the ratchet wave. That's starting to die. Yep. Now they all like they said, really, like you said earlier, that's their fear hitting them out. They putting their her raps on. I'm hunting for bridges. What the Hebrew Israelite dudes that they got it, man. They started to see that power come in to play, man.
It was like that video where that lady at the end of one of my lessons where that lady was saying that y'all see stuff. Some of these dudes are not the same. And then she went on to say got to explaining that we gonna need them. We can't fight because when all hell breaks loose, we can't fight. 2 and 3 dudes at one time. They gonna get us. That's why we need a man in the Lord. That's that fear. It's definitely that fear. Cause they know
that vibration kicking in, man. It's making them consider.
Yeah.
So the Lord now really, man, he taking a hold of everything, man. I see he putting pressure on Esau. Esau getting exposed. Mm-hmm. With Esau being exposed, it's kind of like they movie Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
They pulled back the curtain, seen old dude in the thing. And the curtain getting pulled back, man. They starting to see like, man, this dude right here. Oh, man, him. Hey, man, you got 2/3 Texas, they get riled up, man. They lose respect for you. They say Esau lose respect. You got one out?
Yeah, to back them up. It's a classic. Isaiah 4:1, talking about how the women's minds are being changed.
God.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, and let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Yeah, and see right there in that precept when it said, in that day, it's talking about that day of a destructive, perilous time. But if you actually read the chapter before that, it breaks down all of the calamities that the women are going to go through. You know, one particular precept in Isaiah the 3rd chapter, I want to say about 17th verse, where it says, instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. You know, you're going to have women that going to have bald head. Those are the curses that were put on our women because they've been rebellious. You see, and then when you go to Isaiah 4:1, and it said, in that day, all right, that's the day that it's talking about, the day of the destruction of America, aka Babylon the Great. When they start to see that, then they're going to come running to the man of the Lord, right? And then it said, they will wear they eat their own bread, wear their own take away our reproach. That reproach goes into shame, you know, because at one point they were talking shit to the man of the Lord. They were calling them bums, so on and so forth, right? And now they saying take away our reproach. Now they're in a shameful spirit, and now they want to come up out of that. You know, they want to have their comfort again.
And we move forward as they start lose. Babylon the Great start losing his luster. You know, they lose their Section 8, lose the food stamps. Yep. Police force is out of funk. You know, they turned their badges in. Hey, the man Lord value gonna skyrocket, man. It's gonna get like Spencer said. They gonna share it. Yeah. They gonna give a damn. Like, let me in. I don't give a damn. I'm fourth and fifth leg. I just want to be on the team. I don't give a damn where I'm at. Just please. I got this. I got that. I'm coming in with this. My cooking skills. Like, man, hey, man, Lord, hey, he's doing a mighty work right now, man. These chicks, their pride is coming off of Keisha.
And in the process of all of that, what it's going to do is going to eliminate most of those ratchet ass females that basically live to bring down a Jake. You know, they live to get it. You know, those females that get a divorce with a man and then they, you know, take all of their shit. All of them females gonna get destroyed there in that day.
Yeah, they can.
And then it's gonna become a lot easier to see which one you're gonna be able to tell that a woman is really genuine about her shit. Because all of those wicked ass females, they're gonna get slaughtered. Just like with that Micah 7:10.
They gonna make the team.
Yeah, Micah 7:10, where it says, you know, Luke, you paraphrasing. Matter of fact, we go ahead and get it real quick.
Try to down like the fire in the street.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's God. Yeah, see that, those are the women that gonna get slaughtered down right here. Micah 7:10, it said, then she that is my enemy shall see it, then shame shall cover her. And they go back to what the Akmawaki brought out in Isaiah. You know, you got the women that's gonna say, take away my reproach. They're talking about the shame. So the women, that shame is gonna cover her, right? That shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? See, at one point they were saying, ain't no God, you know. And then it said, my eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. You see that? And so those are the women that's gonna get trodden down as the mire of the street. Those proud ass women that run around saying, I don't need no man. You know, those Brittany Renner, they be like, get an athlete because they dumb. All of the women is gonna get destroyed during that day, man.
Hey, Lord, killing that I don't need no man ready to come.
Hey, man.
Hey, killing that right there. That's getting stomped down. Hey, that's getting trodden down like the mire in the street. They slang that slogan like they trying to act like I didn't say that. They tried to delete all that off their little hard drive laptop.
They got it on video.
Yeah.
They tried to get rid of all that. That wasn't me. That's how I used to be.
Right.
I done changed now. The Lord done worked on me. Hey, they'll come with it, man.
And that's the spirit, because it's the spirit of the Lord. Because how about y'all child set up the internet, and now we know which one of these women is with. You know, we know those women that were ratchet and doing all of this shit. You can't hide your shame, man. So that's why that shame is gonna cover you.
They fruits.
Yep.
Now your fruits gonna show your works. Yep. Like how we got works, women got works too. So if your works was you using a 50-man gangbang, you didn't got this busting on you, you done cuck somebody, you know, all of that, man. No dude from Planet Lord gonna be like, oh yeah, bring on the team. No, we don't even want you around us. You like a dirty roach or something, man. Ooh, like, nah, you stay clear away from what I got going on. I don't even want you. You'll diffuse my power. You'll stink us up. We clean over here. You're dirty. You're like, they kind of like, you got clean water. That's like throwing dirt in your water. So she's gonna look at, let's say they're gonna have a lot of reproach on them, man. A lot of shame on them. They're gonna be like, hey, man, hey.
I'm sorry. Like porn stars now, man.
Exactly.
The Lord is judging the porn stars right now.
They're knocking themselves out.
Hey, man.
Mm-hmm.
God.
So they're gonna be regretting that. Like, dang, I wish I would have. Cause like, as a man, Lord, we getting made like your house shop. We want like the best of the best. So we gonna flick it up, like, you know, check the stat sheets. As soon as we see like, shit, you got 300 bodies, man. Like, hey, that right there, I only want to point to some more.
Disqualified.
Yeah, disqualified right there. You know, she gonna be begging.
They're gonna have too many demons on them.
Yeah. And all them demons, hell no.
We're gonna have
Like,
a demon
come on,
check
man.
at the door.
Yeah, we got an all-star team now. You can't you bring us down, man.
You
got
going
no
to the
skill
G
set.
League.
I don't even want you on the bench.
Yeah. Hey, the women that's on the team gonna be hollering like, "Nah, we don't want her." Now she said this back in the day. She was like Sukihana. Ain't no brother in his right mind. You know, no great meal. Some brother Park Great gonna take Sukihana. She might get an IUIC. Some Jacob ain't no real sincere brother gonna take Sukihana, man. She's her works is. I think she just did a golden shower. Like her works is just bad. Like you done let Esau just ravish.
She already said she been eating niggas' asses.
Yeah, man, nobody want that, man. You got boo-boo mouth. You know, so you done. You know, you and your shitty mouth gonna die, man. Brothers ain't taking it. They said that's her work that she had come with her. She did it to get money, and now she's starting to see that wasn't profitable to her. It wasn't good. Why? Because at first it was cool 5 years ago. Everything was cool. She making big bread. She going to LA, pop bottles. Now everything's starting to break down. They talking about throwing away cash, dollar. These celebrities see that shit like we do. So she's starting to see like, damn, like me being a ratchet, super thought. Yeah. I don't think that was good. So let me clean it up. And potentially, hey, I want a Hebrew Israelite brother now. I'm ready to get married now. They said, hey, give it a couple months. Y'all gonna see her rap. She's gonna take her makeup off, and I'm looking like, hell, you already through. Nobody want you, but she gonna try, because why? That's the beer kicking in, man. Like, she started to see Esau ain't got it like that. He lied, he losing it, he gonna cash her out. So she like, oh shit, I done shitted on my own men, and these the men that got it. Now I need them. That's gonna try to do what they call a double back. Yep. That's gonna try to double back. And see, that's because everything been exposed.
Yeah, I got one, man.
You got one?
Yeah, this is a classic. It's talking about Esau, but you can apply it to all of the people that took part in drinking his wine and his philosophies. It's Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee. And that's what he was just saying about how we're going to turn unto them, all of the hopeful elect that's working on the right hand's power of the Lord and not the left. And shameful spewing shall be thy glory. And that's all that they're going to be when we do that demon check at the door and they're trying to get in. They ain't gonna pass the test.
Shameful spewing. We gonna like bring it out. We gonna bring out the shameful spewing of glory. Like, man, what you in a 500-man gang bang?
Bring up their OnlyFans page.
Yeah, y'all dudes on OnlyFans making money, getting busted. I seen you messing with Edomites and all that. You be fouled. And that, like I said, that's full because it go to Esau, but it also applies to Eve as well, because she does the same thing Esau does.
I got a quick one to back it up.
And she drunk that wine that he get out. He got out here to be a ratchet hoe, and you'll make it big or go be a gangster nigga. They drunk it. Now they starting to see, man, they
was popping bottles with Esau.
Yeah, now it ain't profitable no more. Now I'm trying to separate myself. Go ahead.
Isaiah 13:15. And it said, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. And that's basically going because Esau is the ruler of this world right now. And so everybody that joined unto Esau's kingdom, they're going to fall by the sword. Even right here in verse 16, it said, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. And so that goes back to all of everybody that joined unto them, all of the 2/3 Jakes, like Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, all of them that joined unto Esau, they're gonna be destroyed as well too, man.
Yeah, the scripture said, "He that touches pitch shall be defiled therewith." And Esau was pitch, man. So if you touching Esau, that means you join together with him, and you're defiled right along with him. And your future is destruction, man. Your future is in.
Yep. Because that right there tells you that Esau Edom, so-called white man, everything he does represents death. You see, and that goes to that pit right there.
Like death goes into hell, because hell is death, the grave.
All right, I got this right here. And see, it started to become common knowledge there that Esau is that pit, and he's as death. Hey, shalom to Jeremiah Gabar. Comment board, he pulled out a good one. This is Luke 12:2. But there is nothing covered that should not be revealed, neither hid that should not be known. Verse 3. Therefore, whatsoever he has spoken in darkness shall be heard in light, and that which have been spoken in the ear in the closets shall be claimed upon the housetops. You look at your computer, they call it a laptop, man. Your computer, to the part that go to it is called a tower. So this truth is going on in these housetops, been proclaimed. You know, everything, you know, we using the word to pull up all Esau's hidden things, like his trafficking, him selling drugs in here, all his little wine. His wine is now getting, you know, pulled out to be poison. And his true nature is getting pulled out. So now, that was hidden, you know, at first, because Esau put together a carefully tailored image of being righteous, pure, niggas are bad, niggas are stupid. They're the reason why the world been destroyed. When now, you know, the opposite was the truth. And now it's starting to stick to Esau. Like, he's the destroyer of this world. He's the one polluting all the, you know, the family dynamic, the family unit, promoting LGBT, you know, alphabet agenda, promoting lab-grown meat. Like, now it's starting to be common knowledge that Esau will mess your health up using his medical institutions. That's becoming common knowledge, man. Now Jake's trying to get into the herbs. Everybody talking to me, what can I take for this? I don't want to go to the doctor. I'm like, damn, everybody want to go, used to run to go. Like, Esau doctors used to be worship. Now everybody looking at him like, man, you know, they are drug dealers, man. You right about that. Like, this dude, man, he messing my health up, man. He's starting to wake up. And if he ain't waking up, you already know the 2/3 Jake's already woke up before that. So everybody starting to look at Esau like, you know, you are the devil in the flesh. My people ain't lying, man. They started tying the history together. And they just like, man, they starting to feel, right now they still got shame on them. Now they feeling stupid. Right. Like, damn, I did all this, ran with the devil system, went against my own people for this devil. Right. And to come to find out they was right. This devil been lying. I'm defending this damn devil. So now they trying to figure out the best way to come out, you know, reconcile with the people and, you know, jump on board and be against Esau. Like, what do I do? What Bible do I get? What do I say that it's starting to see, man?
That's the spirit of repenting. When if they want to repent, that's normally the first step of repenting right there. You become humble.
You gotta get cut.
Yep.
They got cut. Now they're trying to get that repentance going.
Yep.
I got one real quick. This is Obadiah 1, and I'm gonna start at 2. It says, behold, I have made them small against the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Going into Esau. Mm-hmm. He's being greatly despised right now. It says, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwell in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in thy heart, who will bring me down to the ground? It says, thou hast exalted thyself like the eagle, though thou sit in the nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord. Verse 6, it says, I'm going to skip a verse. It says, verse 6, it says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden places sought up? Man, everything in Esau, his skirt is being lifted. Everybody is starting to know now that Esau is bullshit, and the brothers on the block is telling the truth. Everybody now is trying to get right with the Lord, and like, man, they're trying to seek some the truth, because Esau Edom's lies is starting to be mainstream now, man. Right. Everything he says is everybody's questioning it, man. Even these heathens.
That real quick, I wanted to address that one part right there when he said, thou that dwells in the cleft of the rock. That's talking about Esau. That's talking about those who used to live in the Caucasus Mountains. That's who he's talking about. It actually points towards who he's talking about. Esau, even the so-called white man. Thou that dwells in the cleft of the rock. That's who it's saying, man. Those who inhabit it, that like to be, you know, built around the rock. You know? And they still got those inhabitations to this day, man. Matter of fact, the way if you look up what is that, Mount Seir, go on Google and look up Mount Seir and look at the Google image and see how they build their houses and stuff. They houses is built exactly like that. That's who they're talking about right there. It actually gives you a clue who Obadiah was saying. Thou that dwells in the cleft of the rock.
Yep, but I'm gonna start here. This guy Jeremiah Gabar once again. Jeremiah 13:26. Therefore I discovered thy skirts upon thy face, that shame may appear. Verse 27. I have seen thy adulteries and thy denyings, and the lewdness of thy whoredom, and thy abominations of the hills and the fields. Woe unto them, O Jerusalem, wilt thou not be made clean, which shall it once be? So it's right there saying, I discovered thy skirts upon thy face. Man, that's about Esau, man, been exposed. The Jake's feeling dumb. They were joining under Esau, like they feeling that shame, like, damn, I was with this devil. I co-signed for him, and he a straight funky devil and did me dirty. He did all my people dirty. And I gotta try to come back, you know, And it's hard for a house nigga to get his honor back after he done told it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of shame. You gotta come back to the field, niggas like, hey, my bad. Hey, that ain't looking good too. So I see the predicament they in. You know, he done told it on the field. Somebody ain't working hard enough. He's been in the air conditioning. He saw them kick him out. He's been exposed. Now he got to go back into the field and reconcile with the same ones he done gave up. It ain't looking good for dude.
It's hard out there for an ex-house nigga. One.
Ain't hard on the yard. That's say he looking like, hey, I got to go back and say all of this, man. And then they said, I seen the lunacy of the abomination, man. So that's all of Esau's crimes.
Boy, the devil ain't shit,
Yeah, man. I don't know, but I'm still go with it. Hey, all his crimes, all of his agendas, what he's about to do, the prophet's calling out for it happened. So now it's like, hey, they getting that, they starting to heed that warning. Like, okay, hey, stuff coming together has been revealed. Like, okay, my brother's been out there doing the work. Now they starting to see why we out here. Fruits of our labor starting to like show itself. They're like, okay, now I see why y'all been going out on the highway head. Y'all kind of ahead of us. My uncle's telling me like, yeah, you out there ahead of me, man. I need to get my word. I need to catch up. So I'm like, oh shoot, Esau, you in trouble, man. Jacob's starting to consider.
That means the doors of mercy getting closer and closer. About to go real soon.
Yeah, he gonna get away from that word.
I'm gonna read one verse down. 1:8. It says, "Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau?" See, Esau, man, his understanding and his wisdom is starting to get cast down. That's why Jacob's starting to be like, oh man, I see the truth now, man. I'm not bothering him straight by his lies no more.
Because them lies ain't no good. I be looking at some lies. Esau may be like, hey man, that's why he going to AI. Chat GPT to make up some lies. I'm like, my son can give it a lot better than that, Esau. You mean to tell me, hey, they got think tanks. They think tanks is out of gas. Like, how you got people that don't work? All they do is set up and think about agendas and plans on how to keep some other people down. And you got these, hey, they like multi-billion-dollar think tanks, you know? So I'm looking at these little whack lies he's putting up, and I'm looking like, that's the best you can do. Like, we ain't got all that. Jake ain't got think tanks. We ain't got a bunch of brothers that set up and think, and you know, which actually we do. The house of David, the prophet is there. We're not thinking about it. The Lord do got that. Yes, he do. You know? And we doing this, hey, through the Spirit of the Lord right here. So it's showing, hey, the scripture you read, so Joshua's think tanks is now outsmarting and outdoing Esau's think tanks. His think tank running the gas. Joshua, like, we gassing up. We saw these pastors pass. These pastors coming to pass. Hey, we over gassing up like, oh yeah. We over thinking on y'all like I knew it. You know, we over like, hey, we got to come with it. We shaking like, hey, y'all ready for camp? Hey, we about to roast Esau on this one. We about to pull that skirt out his plans. Hey, it's game time for the devil. They over there like I'm gonna tell you, the boardroom up there hitting a little pencil down. You got anything, Bill? No. You got one?
Yeah, let's go back to support what you were saying. It's Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. That's what he's going through right now. The Most High stopped sending them left-hand angels down to help him think through his hard times, and he left him on to his own, devices. And Esau don't got nothing. He's not creative like that.
Exactly. He in straits.
Yeah.
Like they said, straits like y'all start thinking straits like a straight jacket. Straight jacket, your arms put up, helpless, can't move. Yep. Esau's in that predicament right now. He got all the resources in the world, everything in his hand. He's having problems getting this thing off the ground, man. He don't know which way to bring. That's why, and like the precept I brought out, they let you know Esau's not going to capitalize off of this new agenda he's going to put out. He's going to put it out there, and it's going to fail spectacularly. Who's going to make it fail? The Lord is. He's going to rain on this parade. The Lord, hey, like he did flip tables. They trying to, hey, the Lord about to flip tables. How he going to do it through his men? The saints, the 140,000 going to come in like, we're going to kick down Esau's house. Like, oh, yeah, Esau. You thought you had it? Yeah, pull him out the hole. Yeah, you going on auction blocks. That devil thought he had it. He going like the scripture said, when he about to fill his belly, when he about to get his fill, when he about to finish it off, the Lord going to interject and throw that monkey wrench in his engine, man. Everything going to cloud up. Hey, after that, his car gonna stop. Hey, we're gonna be sitting out the door waiting on him. Like, man, we're gonna open it up. Hey, snatch him out. You know, they see somebody gets the police snatching Jacob out the car.
Oh,
They not gonna do it for Esau.
How
Hey,
they
you gonna
smash
get
the
yanked
window.
Yeah. Hey, you gonna get pulled out. You gonna be hollering.
Yeah, and he gonna get pulled out to the door, nigga. Coming through this window, nigga. Like, oh my God.
God.
I got a quick one here. Yeah, this Jeremiah 49:7, because this is basically the preacher talking about how Esau losing his wisdom, right? And it says Jeremiah 49:7, it said, concerning Edom, thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more esteemed? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, and well deep, O inhabitants of Dandan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. And see, that's the visitation right now. The Lord is visiting Esau's kingdom right now. Matter of fact, if you really think about those UFOs sighted, those so-called UFOs sighted, that's the Lord is visiting Esau Edom. That's why there's a lot of UFOs being shown here in America. Because there's a precept that said that he would those UFOs gonna dwell in the house of the thief. All right, and so you got the Aki brought out their wisdom, and so every time Esau Edom do something, Jake is looking at him like that's stupid as hell. Why would you do that? And that's because they're losing that narrative, and they're losing their wisdom, they're losing their mind. We're going back to the Aki when you brought out that straight jacket.
You know, got them in a trick bag. Man.
Yep.
So everything that they coming up with, they think is good, but really they shooting themselves in the foot with it.
All right.
They losing all their toes about this point. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing right, man. They can't run businesses right. Like a mob job, they done messed up, and they gonna make us work mandatory overtime to cover up they fuck up. I'm like, dang, see how you been focused on job and numbers, or doing your job, you really got it done correctly. Now you just made a big blunder. This is a national blunder, Aki. Like, this is a big national blunder this devil made. Just let me know his whole system is about to break.
Yeah, that goes back to what Joe Biden. You know, and creepy Joe, who every time you look up, he looking stupid on camera. You know, every time you look up, and that's how you know that them right there, they the wicked, and those are the ones that Esau Edom. How about to destroy them? That's Esau Edom right there.
He was somewhere in Europe trying to make a speech and couldn't even get it out of his mouth.
Right.
They was just looking stupid. Everybody was looking like what? Like, just looking dumb. That's Esau Edom's future right there.
Yep.
God, man, they put him in office and said he's a decrepit, senile old man. That's what Babylon the Great is looking like. They can't do nothing right, man. Hey, they ready for the slaughter, really.
God.
They talking about putting Joe Butthead in the home. I mean, y'all should have put him in the home a long time ago. I heard he couldn't walk. They had to guide him. Bro, he's like the Walking Dead. And that's their whole power structure.
How you fall up some stairs? I thought you fall down.
God, you got Jake's his age. I got Jake's in my family that's Joe Butthead's age. They still got it together.
God,
So like that dude just ain't right, man. The demons done plagued him. All them trafficking parties he done did, because he's a part of that. You can tell because he don't know how to hide it anymore. He get a child around him, and he can get him on camera. He's sniffing them and tell him to sit on his lap and
all
used
kinds
to
of
touch
weird
me
ass
and I
shit,
used to touch the children. They like, hey man, you on camera, man, don't say that.
Yeah.
You know, I seen one sniffing. I'm like, dang, this dude forget he on camera.
He's sniffing the hair.
Yeah. That's how I say that. Like, so you can't tell me he's not a part of them traffics and doing that. He's been doing it for years, but now he can't even put the act on no more. He see a young child, he didn't lose his mind. But they follow that Talmud.
Yeah.
You know, that tells you to molest with real little bitty children.
Yeah.
And he probably been doing that his whole career in office.
And that's how you know they're wicked, man. Those the people that saying that they are the people, they don't even follow the scriptures, man. You know, that tells you right there. That should tell you. You know, you got some Jake that still want to, believe in their ass and shit, man. But,
Jake is starting to like not believe him no more, man. I never thought she would say that. She was like, "Oh yeah, we Hebrew Israelites. They're Hebrew Edomites." I said, "What you say?" She's like, "Yeah, I've been reading my word. Yeah, I've been looking into it. She ain't all the way there, but for her to say that's something I never thought I heard her say."
And she used to be a pastor in the church.
Yeah, I've never heard, like, I had a lot of family I never thought would go against Esau, man. Now they starting to drop this devil like a hot sack of potatoes. You know, like you're an ugly chick been on some meth. And they trying to move around. And where they trying to move around to? Oh, man, where the men of the Lord at? I want to hear the men of the Lord sing that song. Hey, it sure sounds good the way you sing it. We going to get what? Kingdom of Heaven. They going to slavery? Yeah, them probably, I want to hear my son talk. I want to hear him say it. I want to hear him with the word. I want to hear that same old Pastor Pork Chop. You know, my old family looking like, man, this dude up here. I said, Pastor Pork's having a hard time right now because all he does is perpetuate the lies, perpetuate the lies. Jake don't want to hear that no more. Jake like, real things is going on, real things are happening. I need the truth. I didn't like it at first, but you know, I need, now they look and they see now it's comfort in knowing the truth. I need to know what these devils is doing. I need to know what I need to do in order to save me and my children. I'm hearing like I had some cousins, they thinking about the safety of their little ones. I need to come back to the country and I need to, I've been hearing you say I need to get into that so my little ones can make it. I'm like, man, that's the right spirit. It just hit me like, what? Now y'all thinking like this? I said I had to call her long. How about y'all was shot? It's the power of the Most High right there.
I just let you know the works of the prophets is not going in vain right now.
Yep. Not at all, man. Truth going out hard, the whole vibration, man. We had to go through that heavy period of being, you know, talked about. Shame, and you a fool and you stupid. My friend tried to get me to stop doing what I'm doing now. Like, quit doing that. You stupid for that. Now they over here all like, I want to hear you say that. We need a Bible study. I need to know what you say on that.
All you gotta do is to keep watching videos, man. Don't need no Bible study.
Like the scripture said, that the prophets made a spectacle. Like, they was looking at us like, y'all look stupid. Y'all this. Now they're like, man, let me get a garment. Let me be up there with y'all. Nah, man, you need to sit back and listen and learn before the doors close.
The door's about to close. I feel it like Jake trying to hop on this truth right now. I think that's when Esau gonna make his move. Like, no more truth. I don't want the Bible in circulation no more. It's hate speech. It's bloody, promotes war. It promotes division. So now they're gonna start saying how they was all championing the Bible. Now they're gonna be like, this not good no more. It's separation. We need a more loving religion. They're gonna probably come with that Baphomet, Satanism.
Have an AI make their religion up.
It was like Will Spirit. They're gonna come with that next. And after that, the Bible gonna be outlawed. The Bible outlawed is family word right there. It's game time. And that's really gonna wake Jake up. Then Jake really gonna be running and to and fro trying to find us like, hey man, how they make the Bible? That's gonna right there when they make that move. He's gonna come with his military one right after behind that. Because Jake is automatically gonna think like, hold up, how you gonna ban the Bible? So I'm looking like when that Bible ban go, I think he got to come to the military right behind it to capitalize off of that.
Because Jake ain't gonna be seeking. And now these crazy Edomites who Bible loving, they ain't even gonna go for that. Cause they're like, oh, you getting rid of the Bible? I got me a couple Bibles. You ain't taking my Bible.
Yeah, they say our Constitution was built on that. Yeah, our Constitution built on the foundations and fundamentals of Jesus Christ. I don't believe, that's my freedom of religion. They trying to take Jesus out there. Yeah, they gonna be wanting to. They gonna have to bang on that. That's coming soon. Esau is trying to sit right now, like, which way can I come with it? Like, do I have enough troops? Can I get some more troops? Are the AI robots ready? I got to wait till all that's in place because once I do it, I can't. Once the baby come out, you can't push the baby back in.
And they did just get rid of some reserves, so the reserves can't even help you out. And you just send them over to Ukraine. It's gonna be bad. Esau, just like I said earlier, shooting himself in the foot. Everything he's doing is working against himself.
Yeah, he said I can't get right. And then he's really confounded. He really already lost. But he trying to let y'all the chess players. He trying to do that when you do a stalemate. Yeah. Hop all around with the king.
Trying to get his 12 spaces in.
Yeah. That's what Esau trying to do right now, man. He's really been checkmated, man. I'm talking about the lowest low. Jake is starting to wake up. And that's them dry bones, man. They started to try to get some living waters, man. Now they want it. Why they want it? They can feel Esau about to lose, man. The boat is sinking.
When drug dealers and scammers come to you and just one Esau Edom is falling down.
Yeah.
God, man, this going down, real heavy, and I'm loving it, man. That's showing the spiritual light. The Lord is undefeated. He's number one, and I think that like Jake's starting to see that too. See, like I said earlier, Esau look like a god in this world, man. He look like he could do no wrong. He look like he can't be touched. Now they start to see, man, it ain't look good for Esau's military about to get touched. It's getting spread thin. They got to call up reserves to go over in Europe. I'm like, you have problems over here. still got problems in the Middle East. You still got let China get active with Taiwan. You got to send troops that way. If you said you're gonna protect them, that's further gonna spread the thing. That's the same way Rome went down. So I'm like, oh, here we go, being parallel once again. Like
they just had fighter jets flying over Taiwan and had warships cruising around in their water space.
So Esau about you can see his L coming. And see, I notice women sense power more than men do. So with Keisha and Esau, either Edomite women beat Keisha to get her G. Edomite women snatch them up like round balls. Like
damn near all the heathen women did, really.
Yeah, they like, shit, I'm about to get me a Jake, man. Y'all on that bullshit. Keisha did Keisha like, oh shoot, I threw away the best thing I had.
Right.
Hey, I'm on that red pill stuff. Hey, women need to be accountable. And women need to do this and that. You gotta hurry up on that Crimson Cure. I said, oh Lord. I said, here it comes. And it's gonna be more of it as we move forward, man. They said you're gonna have blackouts come into play. You're gonna start hearing, like, in a minute the truth gonna come out that Ukraine getting their butt whooped in over there, that Russia-Ukraine war. My news, they try to act like Putin news, and I'm like, man, that's straight propaganda. So in a minute the truth gonna come out. Then NATO gonna got weak because they done gave Ukraine a lot of equipment. They got blew up in smoke. They lost tanks, fighter jets. So their military is weaker. They done lost equipment, and that's all the players ain't showed their head yet, man. Jim Cohen, he over here still shooting up ICBM. Ain't gonna take them to hit somebody and enter the battle. So that's really when the scriptures say they're gonna be gathering the valley of Jehoshaphat. Remember, Elder Malcolm broke them down. That's in the Middle East. That's been cleared out. Euphrates River's drying up. They're about to have a great war over there, man. World War III will happen. It's coming soon. And if that's coming, when they roll out, you got the MOTB about to roll out. They got the CBDC, the Fed now. I'm waiting on the Fed now any day now. We're in the middle of July. I know it's coming online because my bank no longer accepts cash out. So that means they prep them to get ready to accept their Fed now. So it is coming. Just say you see the effects of like a wind. You can't see the wind outright, but you see the wind on that trees though, right. Where it's blowing that tree.
You can see the effects of the wind.
Exactly. And then we send the effects of prophecy on this place. And it's going out heavy, where even 2/3 like, hold up, pull up and give me a scripture. I was like, what? Like I said, the scammers and drug dealers want a scripture? You know about this, man?
I ain't never seen that. They was always talking about the next lick and the next scam.
Yep.
Now they eating up the scriptures like, hey, man.
It's the truth. The truth is going out, man, in a heavy way. And it's having reactions on everything, man. It's increasing our faith. Us brothers in this truth, sisters in this truth, it's increasing our faith. The ones that ain't in this truth, they started to be like, man, let me look into this, man. Hey, man, I'm with what you're doing. I ain't against it no more. I'm like, hey, that let me know Esau in trouble. He in deep trouble. The 2/3 ain't listening to you no more. You in trouble, man. So I know he got to bring in a move. We got to bring a move in real soon. He got to bring in a powerful move, man. He needs some propaganda. That's that shit. Might throw Oprah under that bus, man.
He needs some more branded circuits, some more distractions. Just be looking out for that. Notice when that branded circuits and them distractions come, Esau hiding something in the background. Just know that.
Yep.
Yeah, something major too, especially some major players. Something major is happening. He gonna need that too to bring in this move, man. That's a major move he's bringing in, that CBDC.
Matter of fact, just to back up,
people don't want that digital currency. A lot of people ain't gonna be with that.
Yeah.
I think when he implement that, it's still gonna be bloodshed, man. It's gonna be trouble with the Fed now. Mm-hmm. When that CBDC come in, hey, 2/3, a lot of Edomites gonna lose their mind and be busted, man. Hey, you don't want to be no bank teller or working on bank loaner. Hey, I wouldn't want that job right about now.
And that means bank robbery gonna increase.
You walking down the street, you got a Bank of America shirt on there.
Hey, man, you might get put in the trunk.
That's a target. It's already red. You're like, hey, man, shit.
God.
What's your position at this bank right here?
Yeah, it might throw you in the trunk on that one. Hey, man, I lost $10,000 because of y'all. I like cash. You allowed this to happen. You know? You like what's the movie, Players Club, dollar bill in the trunk?
Mm-hmm.
Bank of America tell it gonna be in the trunk, man.
Hey, don't be trouble.
man. See, I got more pictures.
Yeah, I got this is Revelation 12 and 9. We bring this out all the time, man. It said it's Revelation 12 and 9. It says, and the great dragon was cast out. And that great dragon is talking about Esau, Edom, and his sister, his media. All right, and it said that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world, he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Right? And it says he was cast out to the earth. That means everybody is looking on Esau, Edom, so-called white man, as the devil. All right, that's him being cast out. And then it says, and his angels. Angels mean messenger. So that means all the plantation Christian pastors. Those are the angels. You got the politicians. Those are the messengers of Esau, Edom's sister. All right? And it says his angels were cast out with him. And then verse 10. And it says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now comes salvation. All right? And so now, this is the time for repentance to everybody who's seeking his word at the and as the enemy of Yahshua.
Man. You saw about right here. This was going down right here. This second address, 6028. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. That's happening right now, man. Corruption's been overcome. Why? Because the truth is coming out. And with the truth coming out, faith is flourishing. And the believers, the brothers and sisters in the truth, and our faith is flourishing right now. Man, we like, I got it. Now I know the truth, man. I got to stay the course. So I'm on the right page, man. I'm on the right boat to where it's like, hold up, man, slow it down. Let me hop on the boat with y'all, man. Hey, man, you gotta study, man. They can say, let me buy some oil. We like, go buy your own oil, God. It's like the truth. They've been selling our fruit. Now it's getting this fruit. Why? Prophecy started to spring in the course. Prophecy springing up. So now that's the Lord backing his prophets up like, yeah, they've been telling the truth. Now I'm going to show you they've been telling the truth. Now I'm going to show you a prophet's been among them. Everything I put in the book for them to say is now coming to pass. Now you know I am the Lord. I'm the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The God of the living, not the God of the dead. It's paraphrasing. People start to see that like, hey, man, they not no hate group. They ain't hating. They ain't just talking bad to be talking bad. They telling the truth. And I need to get with that.
See, it was a scripture that said wickedness spreading itself like a green bay tree. So, hey, man, the two-thirds of Jacob was under that wickedness, man. They was under that tree, which casts a shade. The Lord is starting to cut that tree down, man. And that truth, hey, man, is starting to be declared, man. That's why you see people wake up rubbing their eyes now. Yep. They over here blinking them up, trying to get that cold out. People are waking up because of that now, man.
That's beautiful right there, too, man, because Yahweh Shai even explained this in the book of Matthew, the 3rd chapter or the 7th chapter. You pretty much read it when he said, every tree that bringeth forth not good fruit shall be hewn down and cast into the fire. And that green bay tree is pretty much the Esau tree.
Yeah, that wickedness, that lies is spreading. The Lord is cutting that down. Now Jacob's the truth is being declared. That's like the sun. It's shining in. There ain't no shade. There ain't no darkness now. Right. So, man, Jake over here like, oh, man. It's bright out down there. I'm starting to see. What's going on?
It's morning already?
What's going on? I didn't see none of this before.
God. It's like you saw the dirt, man. His cross, man. Starting to see he ain't what he said he was. He is the devil in the flesh. And that's a beautiful thing. That shows you at the end of his power structure. His rulership is at the end of it. He no longer has the narrative, the finesse game. It's all done with. All he got now left is the sword. And they got to bring that sword against all the Jason and won't go to say, I see now, 2/3 going to be a big wave on Esau, man. Now Esau got a wave through the 2/3 to even try to get to the whole leg. 2/3, man, that's a lot of Jakes, man. That's numerous.
Yep. Kind of like how the buffalo get gathered together.
Yeah, and they make a ring. Yep. So he got to go through all of that just to get to the whole flank where he going to lose resources. Yep. fighting the 230s. 230s got guns, man. They gonna get the busted, man. My grandma took that juice because you. Blah, blah, blah.
Before he even gets to Jake, the 230 Jake, he got to go through his own people who don't even like him.
He gonna lose resources on that. Yep. Then you get to the 230s, you know.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose resources on that. Now you still got a lot of 230s still gonna follow the sway. They did dumb down, but you got a lot of wild Jakes that's gonna wake up from it. They ain't gonna wake up to the truth. They gonna know the Esau the devil though. So there's gonna be like some of them spirits creating vengeance. They gonna get the because you, man, I've been smoking wet. I've been in the hood stressed out, man. You put this culture on me, man. I heard what Ice Cube said, la 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 la. You know? They say you got
everybody
coons bucking up to him.
Esau hit him to death. Everybody know that this same devil is the one that flooded the drugs, but flooded the market with the drugs.
So he about to have issues, man. And we love it. We love it, man. That's why we call on you. How about you on shop? Hey, he taking this devil down, man. We ain't got much longer, man. So we'll be out here the next couple of years.
That's really how long we got right now. Because if they bring out this CBDC this month, like they said, they on schedule, yeah, it's a wrap. It's gonna go down the hill real fast after that.
All right. That being said, we up to the edifying. Give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Shalom, baby. DTA, Wild Ball, baby.
Shalom. The water for tuning in.
Baby, soon. Keep that faith, Yahweh, baby.